Imagine the two titans at the global marketplace, America and China, arguing over the checkout counters. Both wanted to be the biggest and the smartest shopper on earth. Now imagine, instead of using or arguing with the words, they are using the fees called tariffs. Now that's essentially the US-China's tariff war in the nutshell. Back in 2018, President Donald Trump have said enough is enough. He accused China for doing the unfair trade practice, stealing the US tech secrets, manipulating the currencies, and flooding the US market with a cheap product. To retaliate, the president has imposed the tariffs on millions of worth of Chinese product. China is not the one to back down. It's fire back with its own tariff on the US products like the soybeans, car, and whiskey. It didn't stop at one round. The US eventually imposed the tariffs on $360 billion worth of the Chinese product. The China answered back with the tariff on $110 billion worth of the American exports. So now, from the electronics to machinery to clothing and the food, everything felt a pinch. Farmers were hit especially more, since the China is a major buyer of the soybean and pork from America. It wasn't the two giants throwing the punches over each other. It has hit the entire global economies. The companies were scrambled to reroute for the supply chains, the stock market jitters. Consumers were facing the price hike, maybe buying for the furnitures, Snickers, or even washing machine. Many manufacturers have moved out of China, not back to the USA, but have chose the Vietnam or Mexico. Now, this is not only about the money. That fight has a deeper tension. The US wanted to curb the China's rising superpowers and also punish it for the intellectual property theft, while the China is determined not to be bullied or reshaped by the US. In January 2020, a temporary peace came as a Phase 1 trade deal. The China agrees to buy more of American goods, like agricultural products and energy. And US also reduces the tariffs, but mostly stayed. Then comes the COVID-19, the trade wars slipped at the back burner. So who won? The short answer is no one really. The US consumer paid more. The Chinese company lost fear of the US customers. The global company got nervous. Trade deficit also didn't change much. The underlying issues like fair plays, tech stealings, and the global influence still remain unresolved. Today, under President Biden, the tariff remain largely at its place. The tone is calmer, but the rivalry is far from over. As the world watches now, the electric cars, AI chips, and green energy, technology become the next battleground. And it is very much clear the economic war matches is not going to end anytime sooner. So next time you buy the tractors or the phone, remember it just carries the price tag of the global power struggle.